Oh boy, this is an absolute beauty. Welcome to the personal property for 7 Shore Street in St Monans. It's amazing, spacious, 2-bedroom upper apartment right at the top floor there. It has got fantastic views. It is Grade B listed. So why is it Grade B listed? Let me explain. Rebuilt circa, according to Historic Scotland, 1830. 3-storey flatted block, centre paned roofed stair projection with finals and semi-elliptic penned arch, which as you can see it there, to there, at the side, with harrow margins, slated, 3-storey back wing, and it's restored 1970, and it was vaulted beer cellars out the back. And I'm no kidding, wait till we see it. I've never seen this before in my life in a property. Vaulted beer cellars out the back, Grade B listed. This is something of historic interest, definitely. There's a lot of other stories about what these vaulted beer cellars were, and I'll tell you when you see us and when you come to view this as well. But where am I? Look where I am. I'm right on the Fife Coastal Path. This is where I'm looking, and the property overlooks this harbour, this beautiful harbour at St Monans, all the way around here. We'll talk about going back over there, and we'll talk about the restaurants and cafes and bistros about here as well. But this is the property. That is the dining kitchen. That is the captain's cabin. Wait till I tell you about that when we get up there as well. That is the living room as well. And this is why, see the crest on the side of the wall and then everything like that. So absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go in the front door, we'll go out the back, and we'll end up at the garage and the net loft out the back as well. That's another thing that goes with this property. So we're going to go up the stairs. Again, this is all the historic interest with this stairwell as it comes in. I've got to say I love this. It needs a bit of TLC, I would say. So, TLC it definitely needs. So you've got a golden opportunity to add value to this. I would definitely say that. Now, as we walk, keep an eye on that by the way, and I'll tell you about that when we get there, captain's cabin. When I walk in immediately into the main hall, one of the things I notice is quite a lot of space here, because normally you just have a galley style hall, straight all the way down, straight all the way back up. But you could easily put a dining table and chairs in there if you wanted. You could possibly even extend the kitchen out. Subject if that wall's load bearing or not. That could be easily, that plasterboard it seems like, that could be easily sorted. Probably a huge attic up there as well. Dining kitchen in there. You could have your dining table here, you could extend it out if you want, but this is a big space for your kitchen. We're going to start off in the sitting room first and see all the way around here. As I said, a bit of TLC, but I tell you what, this could be absolutely magic. This property. But it's these views that you see. See that? Once you've got this, no one else is ever going to get that view in there. So that's the sitting room. We'll come back to the dining kitchen as we go out in the captain's cabin. So as we go down the right hand side of here, towards the rear of the property, and I'll show you some of the windows where everything is. So a good sized double bedroom in here, you've got a cupboard for storage, and then as we go around, so you've got storage units all the way through there, so you could easily take them out if you want. And then you've got the next double bedroom off the rear. So real good size in here, dual aspect windows to either side, bringing a lot of natural light. You've got the cupboards in there, 2 cupboards for storage. There's West Street at the back of there. There's the gate you can get in for your drive. And then there's your garage. See that when it's open? And the net loft above it as well. We're going to definitely have a look in there. I usually don't show these, but I tell you what, it's got great potential. That's what I love about it. And then, this is another one that's really historic interest. Look at that. You've got your own walled garden. And then that's where the vaulted beer cellar goes in, round about and down the side and underneath. And I'll show you with it, I'll get the torch and everything out and we'll show you that as well. So hang on for that. Bathroom in here. So, plus space for a sink. You've got your bath and you've got your WC there. Cupboard with storage. The boiler is in there as well. And then you've got your dining kitchen. And there's another thing to come into here. And I'll show you in a minute. So really good sized dining kitchen in here. But see what I said about maybe taking that away and extending it right out so you've got a huge kitchen in here. That could be a big, big plus. Or you might just leave it as it is. It might work. It might work perfectly well. And then you've got a wee larder area off the rear. Looks like it's been plumbed for a washing machine previously. So that's probably all the amenity, the services in there for that. And then again, this one overlooks the harbour. There you go. See, look at that. And then what I love about this as well is this is the captain's cabin. This could be the perfect home office. Imagine just popping up here and having your wee home office up here. So there's that window I was talking about. So you can have a sneak peek, see who's at your door if you want to answer it or no beforehand. And then look at this big massive deep cupboard. So lots of storage in there if your filing systems are what you need. But look at that view. Imagine just looking out at that every day. Imagine just seeing that every single day. What a view. That is amazing. You'll be able to tell everybody it's coming in. I've got a funny feeling that's why it's called the captain's cabin, because you used to tell everybody it was coming into the front of the pier there in their boats and going back out again. And then let's pop downstairs now. Here's that bit there. Let's pop downstairs and we're going to go out the back and we're going to look at the walled garden, the vaulted beer cellar, and then also the garage and the net loft as well. Secure door entry system, that's that in there. Now, okay, to the side, so here we go out the side. Can't get enough of that view, by the way. In here, so underneath the arches, don't sing, Jim. For God's sake, don't sing, Jim. But there's a song there somewhere. And then you can go up there, we'll go up there in a minute, but here it is here. So into the wall garden, it needs a bit of work, you can clearly see that. But we can get access to the vaulted beer cellar below in a minute and we'll have a look there. Now here I go, so I'll see you in 2 seconds as I put my wellies on. Okay, as if by magic, showing my age, Mr. Ben. As if by magic, we're done. Here we go, into the vaulted beer cellar, out the back. So here it is here. Wow. And as a wee boy, I would have spent all my life in here. Probably as an adult as well, to be honest, if I had this place. I would just line it all and tank it all. So a wee bit muddy as we come in, but that could easily be cleared up. You've got the stone steps as we come in here. But look at the back of here. Look at what's here. This is a huge space. All the way throughout here. What a space. I mean, this is a solid floor. This isn't mud. Solid floor. All the way throughout. What a space. I'll tell you. And then off the back of here, you've got another area here as well. As you'll see, that's that must have been to keep things cold, because you've got these stone shelves in there. So that's what probably gives it its grade B listen. But what a history. Oh, I would love to dig deep about the history of this. I've asked a couple of people and there's been various stories over the years everybody's passed down to each other. But I tell you what an experience, and what a bit of history to have. Okay, let me just walk round and we're going to have a look at the garage now. So out the back, round the corner, up the steps. So you've got your own off-street parking area to the rear, which is perfect, especially in the busy summer months. And it's a bit more cars out the front. So you can come in from West Shore. Let me just show you that now, through West Shore, off a station road. For anybody that doesn't know the area, check out the location footage on here. So there's Station Road, you come in, West Street, I'm saying West Shore, that's the front. This is West Street, so you come in from Station Road into West Street. This is the property there, watch out for that door, that's where the old nets used to be, where the nets used to be taken in. But look at the stonework on this, and the history involved in this as well. The historic interest is just, yeah, it's just definitely, that's what it does it for me. So big massive garden with an up and over door. Garage with an up and over door. All lined up the top there. But this is what makes it value as well. A lot of value in this. Let me just climb up the steps here. I'd be tempted to put a set of steps, you know, proper stairwell going up here. But look at the size of this room up here through the trap door. This is a huge area. That's that door to the street I showed you. So a huge area up here in terms of the size, and then you just go up the trap door itself. So let's go back down. See how easy I can do this with just one hand. Pretty straightforward as we go down. And then back into here as well. I'll lock that up in a minute. And then here we go. So let's just recap. I bet you didn't expect that, eh? Top floor apartment overlooking the harbour on the Fife Coastal Path in St Monans, 7 West Shore. You've got these 2 amazing bedrooms, you've got that captain's cabin, you've got the dining kitchen. It's got a huge potential to add a lot of value to this. You've got that walled garden at the back leading into the vaulted beer cellars. And then you've also got the garage here for off-street parking if you're needing to keep anything as well. You've maybe got a lovely car and you think, I'll need a garage for that. And then upstairs as well, you can easily put a stairwell up the back of there, just straight into the net loft and strap and board it and line it. Perfect, isn't it? There's a load of opportunity here, definitely. For anybody that doesn't know the area, as I said, check out the location footage on the link here. But what I would say to you is, let's talk about cafes, bistros and restaurants and what's in the area for people that don't know. So over to the left-hand side of the harbour as I'm looking at is the East Pier Smokehouse. That's a good restaurant. And then over the right-hand side is the Craig Miller restaurant. And in the middle, the guys at the Giddy Gannet at Station Road. And then up to the top of the road at the Bassrock Business Park, you've got the Muffin Man Cafe. Now across from that, you've got the Premier store, the wee convenience store. Next door to that, you've got the hairdressers, and at the top of the road, you've got the Walk and Spice. Primary schools, good local primary school, overlooking to the Children's Play Park, overlooking to the football fields as well, where the St Monans Swallows football team train and play as well. Now, open water swimming's your thing. You've got the open water tidal pool, the St Monans Tidal Pool, which is past Rose Street and straight along the Fife Coastal Path towards the Pick and Mean area, but it's right next door to the historic windmill and salt pans. There's a lot of history here. So what makes this as well so important? You're literally just 3 miles down the road to Ely and Earlsferry. 3 miles down the road to Ely and Earlsferry. You can either go the main road past Bow House, which is the marketplace every month, or you can go along the Fife Coastal Path, which leads you past the historic old kirk, and then on to the Ducot and the Newark Castle ruins. Then further on, you'll come into Ely, you'll see Ladies Tower, and you're there, Golden Sandy Beaches again. It's an amazing place, an amazing amazing lifestyle choice. Okay, secondary school as well, up in Anstruther. In between you've got Pitt and Ween, you've got the West Breeze project to do as well, which is a fantastic water and swimming pool, Golden Sandy Beach overall. So a couple of miles up the road, you've got the secondary school at Wade Academy, one of the top performing high schools in the Fife area. Now, if you need more details, you can click on the link above or below here to see the photograph and descriptions and the location tour as well. If you need to contact us, you can message us direct on this post, or you can contact us on 01 333 421 774. Until next time, guys, I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.